So a few years back, I had this plan. I thought it was brilliant. What I did was, shortly before my birthday, I made a video where I included my Google voicemail number and I suggested to people that they call the number and tell me their favorite story that involves me. I know it sounds a little self centered, but I do a lot of funny stuff. And every so often, people remind me of things that I forget. And so it's a cool thing. I was once sitting in a cafe with an ex girlfriend and a friend of mine, and I think another girl I might have dated for a very short time. And the one ex girlfriend said to the other ex girlfriend, "You know, I knew exactly, and I struggled to try to think of what that moment was. I came up with lots of different ideas, and that was kind of fun. And I made some cool romantic gestures and did some cool things, and none of those were it." It turns out, after we'd been dating for a while, back in the dark old days when people had call waiting on their home phones, I was talking to her on the phone and someone kept trying to click through. According to her, the person called and tried to click through 12 times, and I just ignored it. She finally said, "You know, if you really want to get that, you could call me back." And I said, "No, they could wait. I'm already talking to you." And apparently that was all it took. There have been other times where people have told me stories where either I forgot about them or they were from a different point of view. Back in high school, no, not high school, in Sarah College days, when I dated Jenny Jacobs, before I dated her, I was hanging out with Jeff Whittle one day, and Jeff Whittle tried on a hat in Ross. And Jeff Whittle has always been sort of a bumbling doofus. And so when he put the hat on, he pulled the hat low and then was trying to walk around wearing the hat and looking cool, which meant, of course, he tripped. And he then stumbled right into the emergency exit and set off the alarm. It was super loud, and the manager had gone to lunch or something. So the poor girl in the fitting room came out and was just beside herself, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to turn off the alarm, and there was this guy there who made it better by being funny and being nice to her. It was a cool story. And I felt really weird when she was telling me the story because I didn't remember her. I didn't remember the girl who worked in the fitting room. However, I was the guy. I was the guy who made it better by being funny and being nice to her. So it was cool. So that's really what I was shooting for my birthday. I wanted people to tell me stories that involved me or were about me. Or, hey, at this point, it could even be really vicious, weird rumors about me, whatever. And I thought that would be a fun thing. And almost no one ever did it. Except for Jen. Not Jenny Jacobs, because I never speak to her. Nope, it was Jen who did. And I don't remember what story she told. But it was really good. So, I have now decided whether I'm going to attempt to do this again. I think I want to. But I have to admit, it's been so monumentally disappointing every year. that I just don't know if I want to do it again. I don't know. I don't know if I even want to risk it. It's a tough call. I'm really, really tempted to do it. However, like I said, it's been super disappointing. Everyone has the ability, except for maybe my mom and maybe my aunt, to point their camera at themselves and take a selfie video and just talk to it and then upload it to YouTube and then send it to me. Okay, for some of my techno Amish people, that might be too hard. But almost everybody has a cell phone with a voice recorder that will allow you to record something and then just email it. Or, if worse came to worse, seriously, you could just write it down. But no, nobody did, except for Jen, who was awesome. So, I'm really tempted to put it out there, but I know it's just probably going to be disappointing. So, I think I might have to find something else to do to celebrate my birthday. I do have some limited options this year. So, yeah, there's that.